Hey, what's up guys, Chelsea, welcome back to more Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last time, Baz and Avenger made it to the Einsburn Mansion, or Castle, whatever you want to call it. And we find out that Berserker's sort of not an actual servant here, and that Avenger was actually Ilya's, which I guess makes sense. And that apparently Ilya had no idea about the loop, or at least that Ilya didn't know about the loop. Which begs the question, why is it that when Avengers with Bazit that it happens? Who knows? But anyway, let us start the game from the beginning. Alright, there's a thing at the school. I think it's okay to go do this. It should be. Oh, there's a... Okay. Let's see what Mitsuzuri's up to.
Oh, Emiya, 聞いたか?
Heard what? A familiar voice calls me to a stop outside the third-year classrooms. Mitsuzuri and Tosaka. Their beauty makes the pair of them the pride of Homurahara. It's said that these two are close, though it's thought to be too unreal to be true by some.
Ohayo, Mitsuzuri ni Tosaka.
Ohayo, Emiya-kun.
こいつようやく帰ってきたんだって。聞いた?
Yeah. Mitsuzuri says, pointing at Tosaka. I reply with a nod. Of course I had. We're practically housemates as it is.
そう、私も洋行帰りってこと。
この時期に英国旅行なんだってな。
Yeah, it's true. True.
まったく、学校サボって海外旅行と決め込むなんて、優等生のくせにどうしたもんだか。
Got a point. Mitsuzuri must be really jealous for her to sigh over Tosaka's trip like that. If I didn't know all the details myself, I would think that too.
で、どこ行ったんだ? ロンドン、ウェールズやネスコとかも?
残念ながらほとんど観光はなかったわよ。ほら、私も来年からいろいろあるじゃない?
Yeah, the association's gonna run you ragged, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Tosaka's trip was officially supposed to be a precursor to her studying abroad there.
ああ、なるほど。今のうちに下宿選びってこと?
Yeah. Yeah.
それもあるし、前もって整えておきたいことが多くて。それに、自分が住む環境に早めに慣れ親しんでおかないとね。
She may be headed there on a scholarship, but it's still important to lay the necessary groundwork ahead of time.
もうあっちの学校の推薦取ってるんだよな。羨ましいね、優等生は。
綾子だって楽勝じゃない。この前の実力テストもさすがMitsuzuri様って思ったわよ。
それでもあんたより下じゃない。まったくもう。どう思うこの優等生様を、エミヤ。
Miss Dean's List.
いや、俺は全然ダメだったぞ。
エミヤはぼんやりしすぎだって。ダメすぎるとマトウと一緒に卒業する羽目になるぞ。
Yeah, well, Sakura would be happy about that, but that wouldn't be good.
あら、エミヤくんはそれでもまんざらじゃないって顔してるわよ。
I didn't know that was a facial expression. I guess indignant would be. I guess that'd be the expression. Tosaka continues making fun of me. Still, I'm not so much of a slacker that I'd have to repeat a year like she's implying.
まあエミヤくんはね、いざとなれば私が面倒見てあげるわよ。
Thank you?
エミヤに家庭教師するとか？
Yeah.
それどころか卒業後の進路先まで探してあげたりもできるわよ。
It's a bit weird, but, thanks. Whoa, she brought that up in front of Mitsuzuri. If it were Issei, news like that would have been a critical hit from which he'd probably never recover. The way she's eyeing me now suggests that she expects an explanation.
いや、ほら、家事手伝いとか。
Yeah, right, uh-huh.
エミヤくんも留学とかしてみる気分になってるかもね。それにルームシェアすれば家賃は安く済むじゃない。
Yeah? Yes, I suppose that would be the case, wouldn't it?
おお、いいのかそれ、遠坂ってば。
Why wouldn't she be? She meant living together while studying abroad, or no, she just said we'd be roommates. It's true that, should we both go abroad, our finances will not allow us to live separately.
エミヤが留学してどうするんだ？
You know, probably just cook and clean for Tosaka.
っていうか、大丈夫なのか？こいつ連れてって。
What's that supposed to mean?
異界でも異教でも3ヶ月も放り込まれれば人間どこだってなれるわよ。それにエミヤくんは別れたくないから追ってくるって言ってたりして。
I don't... I don't know if that... Okay. Who is that embarrassing imitation supposed to be of? I don't know. After frantically scanning the hallway, is there someone else here who could overhear her? I'm preparing to retort by asking her just when and where I said that when... Uh-huh.
へえ、エミヤってもっとサバサバしてるのかと思ったんだけどさ。
Mitsuzuri, don't believe her so easily.
十分にクールでドライさ。
いや、遠坂にはね、なんだ、あれだ、エミヤ。
Yeah? Mitsuzuri vigorously slaps me on the back. Uh-huh. And finally, after heaving a great sigh, makes the following pronouncement. Uh-huh.
その息で追えば、エミヤでもなんとか背中ぐらいはこの女を捕まえられるかもしれない。
I think... Okay.
あら、そういう綾子だって男の子が追いかけるのは大変そうじゃない？
I mean, Rin's got a point. We saw that Eclipse chapter.
うるさい。っていうか、それで思い出した。
What would that be, huh?
エミヤを連れて行くのはちょっと待ちなさい。こいつとはまだ勝負がついてない。もう一回、シャで白黒。
Ayako... He's not gonna shoot against you.
時間だぞ、二人とも。あと三つ釣り。それはまた別の機会にな。
Maybe he will. That'd be a cool little chapter in this. Just to get him, just to see him shoot his bow one more time.
また逃げられた。遠坂、土産話はまた後で。
いろいろあるわよ。じゃあごきげんよう、エミヤくん。
The girls' battalion makes a rather hasty exit. Well, I'd better get to class. Mitsuzuri goes along with Ren way too easily. I know she's probably just teasing him, but still. Oh, we have two, let's go seniors classroom first. What should I do for lunch? It's been a long time since I went to the cafeteria, and I suppose I could have that B-set meal where everything in it tastes like meat, but... No, I'm not that hungry. I guess I'll decide after I find someone to eat with first. Oh, there's Tosaka. Right. Rin, you good? Hey, it's lunchtime already. She's still the same as I saw her in the morning, staggering through the halls, barely awake. Quite unbecoming of our school's #1 honor student. Wait, something's off about her. Or something about her is off.
どうしたトサカ。
あらエミヤくん。
She's fine now. Once she hears my voice, Tosca's back to her usual self again. Her in-school act of false modesty is the same as ever, but there's definitely something not quite right.
すごい顔で歩いてたけど大丈夫か。
すごい顔って女の子相手に容赦ないわねシロも。私がどうかしたって？
You just seem, you're tired, you know? Well, it's pretty clear how bad her condition is. But I can't say that. And thus, Tosca Rin changes back to her usual impeccable self. What was wrong earlier?
いやならいいけど昼飯どうするんだ。
屋上で食べようかなって思ってたところ。そういうあなたは戦略あるの？
ない。じゃあ一緒に食べよう。ちょっと俺の分を買ってくるからまた後で。
Not even. Can we have lunch together? Just no. Let's have lunch together. Very assertive, Shiro. Very assertive. Thus agreed. We part ways. Okay. I go to the cafeteria to buy sandwiches and bread, and 2 cups of tea for me and Tosca. It'll cool soon, and she'll start complaining. Trying my best not to keep her waiting, I hurry up. Going up the stairs, Tosca looks dizzy again. I wonder what she was doing all night. You. Before my very eyes, Tosca collapses. Like a toy that had its batteries yanked out. I rush up to her. She had fallen just as she reached the top of the stairs. Luckily, it wasn't sooner.
大丈夫かトサカ。
This isn't like her. I really should have told her to go have some rest instead. As I lift up her body, I notice she has a fever. She doesn't seem to be conscious. Yeah, I'd run to the nurse's office. Post haste. I can't let her just lie here. I should carry her to the infirmary.
ごめんトサカ。
I apologize as I lift her up. I can feel the strength draining from her body, but even as she goes slack, she remains surprisingly light in my arms. As she opens her eyes, she whispers,
バカ、そんな風にしなくても。
Yeah, I mean, how else is he gonna carry you? You weren't exactly in the right condition to climb on his back.
強がってる場合か。気分悪くないか。
少し。
She's lying limp in my arms. I'm worried about the glances I'm getting, but if I don't get Tosca to the infirmary quickly, her condition might worsen.
シロ。
Yeah? What? She just said her name and that's that? After leaving Tosca at the infirmary, I wait outside in the corridor. In my hand, I hold our uneaten lunches. Until I know how she's doing, I can't go on eating it calmly. Our tea has gone cold too, of course. Of course, yeah. What?
いや、遠坂。もう大丈夫なのか？
Although the color hasn't completely returned to her face, she's walking more steadily now, and it doesn't look like she's in danger of falling over again.
シロ、まだお昼は食べてないの？
Nope.
遠坂を待ってたからな。ちゃんと持ってきたぞ。
Shiro, he can be hella smooth when he wants to be.
じゃあ行きましょうか。
And with that, she starts walking away. Tosca had been in the infirmary for no more than 10 minutes. Isn't she overdoing it? Is it really alright for her to be walking around like this? You know how she is. Just leave her be and just keep an eye on her. By keeping my voice down, I call out to her.
きついのなら、今度はおぶってくぞ。
Okay, that's gonna piss her off, probably.
そこまでシロの手を煩わせられないわよ。こっちこっち。
We go to a corner of the roof where we're unlikely to be spotted by other students. Yeah? Coming this far out must mean that she doesn't want anyone to overhear our discussion.
遠坂、イギリス帰りで風邪ひいたのか？旅行帰りだと気が緩んで、帰ったら途端に体調を崩すことがあるだろ？だからそれじゃないかと。
No reply. I sit beside her and nibble at some bread. Without any conversation, it feels really uncomfortable. Oh yeah, there's the drink I bought.
これ冷めてるからありがたさは半分以下だろうけど。
Shiro, you're pushing it, buddy.
ありがとう。
She thanks me meekly. She's been so listless ever since I ran into her earlier. The lack of her usual vigor is making me feel awkward too. Yeah, this is odd.
さっきは迷惑かけたわね、エミヤくん。
ね、あれぐらい。遠坂が無事ならそれでいいさ。
In fact, it's rare to get the chance to hold Tosca like that. A good side benefit. Shiro, you can't. Okay, whatever.
確かにエミヤくんの言う通り、冬木の土地に戻ってきて気が緩んだのかもね。朝は
Again?
平気だと思ってたんだけど、また具合悪くなってきて。
What do you mean by again? Tosca touches her arm. For her arm to hurt to the point of her collapsing, it could only be a serious fracture. Oh. But if you think of what else is in her arm, the cause becomes clear.
魔術刻印なのか？
This is certainly something that should not be discussed in a loud voice. Yeah. She looks around for a moment before nodding. A Magus inheritance is a crystallized mystery. In other words, lifetime achievements by the previous Magi, transformed into a circuit and inherited by the descendants, the magic crest. I don't have one, but Tosca's is in the form of an ancestral mark engraved on her arm.
これ簡単に言うと遠坂家のご先祖様を私の腕に移植してるみたいなものだから。
ゾッとしない話だな。
Yeah. Yeah. Tosca's metaphor is in bad taste, but she gets the meaning across. In other words, it's like the Magi ancestors carving their tenacity into the body of their children. This isn't a convenient tool, but rather something that reeks of a curse or a grudge.
子供の頃からいろいろ慣らしているんだけど、周期が合わなくなるとね。あの場にシロがいて助かったわ。
Yeah?
まあ、お姫様抱っこで連れて行かれるとは思ってもいなかったけど。
I think again, how else was he? Did you want him to fireman carry you? Just throw you over his shoulder? Like,
他に方法なかったんだから仕方ないだろ
ああ、嫌がってるんじゃないのよ。あなたって見かけによらず大胆だなってぼーっとしながら思ったりしただけね。
Rin, please. Rin, please. Listening to Tosca speak, I smile wryly. Even considering it was done on the spur of the moment, it was still pretty bold of me. After all, I did carry off Tosca Rin, the school's #1 honor student. I'm more worried about what they're going to say about her than me. Nevertheless, as we're talking, the mood is getting brighter. Good. Good.
う。だいぶ元気になったな。飯食ったからか？
そうかも。ってわけじゃなくて、少し休んで集中すれば刻印は抑制できるわよ。
That was a
普段通り
very...
になるまでもうちょっと時間がかかりそうだけど。
That was a very girlish laugh. I'm not used to hearing Rin laugh like that. That's good. Her expression seems better than before, and her appetite seems to have returned as well. With the little time that's left of lunch break, Tosca talks to me as she wraps her lunchbox.
仮できちゃったわね。
No.
なんでさ、こっちこそ借りを作ってばっかりだからな。これでようやく一つ総裁だろ。
おとなしくお返しの一つくらいさせなさ
Fine.
い。いつあなたに作ったんだかわからない菓子の総裁にされても面白くないわよ。
You teaching him about magic? Well, I guess you offered, so... What she said just now was so very Tosca-like that I find myself unable to suppress a grin. It seems like she really is back to normal.
よしよし、わかった。じゃあ今度デートするとか。
Shiro, how very bold. I'm feeling so relaxed that it just slips out before I can stop myself.
いいわよ。いつにする？
は？
She didn't even miss a beat. Just, yeah, let's go. I don't believe it. She nodded with no hesitation at all. What a fool is a man to grasp... What a fool is man to grasp hopelessly at stars beyond his reach.
そうね。シントに遊びに行くっていうのはいいわね。お買い物もたくさんあるし。
Yeah, sure.
いや、その、いいのか、遠坂。
Why wouldn't it be?
だってシローが行きたいんでしょ？
I mean, yeah.
私とデートに。
She got you there. You're right, but it's impossible for me to answer this. Should I have asked for something much more difficult to fulfill? Nah, you're good. But I don't want to get caught up in the moment here and end up saying something weird that wrecks the mood.
じゃあ決まりね。週末に遊びに行きましょう。
了解。あ、セイバーには言わなくていいよな。これは。
Probably not. I would say probably not.
連れてきても構わないけど。
Okay, okay. To be fair, the continuity that Fate Hollow Ataraxia follows is, I'm assuming, the Arrow version or the original version of Fate Stay Night. So it's not like the two of them haven't seen each other. You never mind. Heh heh, she laughs, as though implying that I'd be far too cowardly to go on a date with a girl without backup. Which isn't the case at all, of course. I was only trying to show I was prepared to go along with it if that's what Tosaka wanted.
もちろん正々堂々1対1を希望する。
Uh-huh.
分かってるわ。私も望むところよ。
It's starting to feel more like we're discussing an impending duel than a date. Since a date with Tosaka is serious business, it won't do to make careless mistakes. Like what?
予令か。
Yeah, probably gotta get going.
そうね。そろそろ。さっきのあれ、誰か見てたらなんて言われるのやら。
I don't know. Probably like, oh look at those two lovebirds.
遠坂は仕方ないだろう。むしろ抱えてた俺の方が大変な目に遭う。
I don't know about that. Especially from Issei. True. Though if I say that it was a emergency first aid, I'm sure he'll understand. Yeah, even he wouldn't wish for Tosaka to just like be collapsed on the floor. Like as much as they don't get along, he wouldn't want that.
そうね。じゃあその分もデートでしっかり埋め合わせするってことで。楽しみにしててね、エミヤくん。
Yes, let's indeed enjoy ourselves. Okay. Oh yeah? Okay, I was gonna do the, yeah, I'm not gonna do this quite yet, because if we have another side story thing unlocked, I want to get that done, just in case it skips over stuff.